I remember playing this game. I made a new playthrough, and it's been a few years since I last played this. It's like a dark variation of Sims, except depressing with dark themes and some realities of war. I'm absolutely going to have infinite resources and try it out. Unfortunately, it ended up crashing the first time around, so this is actually my second attempt with a new starting pair, a father and daughter. I keep the daughter busy playing, and I don't bother to get her to do any hard tasks, unless it's for gathering resources. Otherwise, I just leave her be, and let the father do all the housekeeping and cooking. I need to remember the canned food is terrible, and it's better to just craft a stove for a vegetable soup instead. If you noticed, I'm about to get as much resources from debris compared to if I was playing for real. I'd have to constantly go out and scavenge. I always try and chat with the daughter when she needs attention. Such is the life of a parent. I also froze the time. Honestly, it's been too long. But my last run, I was thriving in a household with everything my survivors of war needed. Ooh, reminds me of my little ones. Right, I lack the proper items to make a bed, so it looks like I'll have to rummage through the garbage here and find some. Excellent. I could make vegetable soup with a stove if I can craft one, and you know with infinite resources that won't be a major problem. There is also the much needed wood here, and some fuel which the stove requires to make food with. This entire process is more daring without my infinite gathering cheat on. You'll be scavenging in the war-torn city for these things constantly if you want to properly survive. Let alone, you'll face hostile survivors with weapons, and you risk getting sick as well, which would make whoever is finding materials unable to do so until they get better. Looks like I have enough now to make beds. Excellent. It's like a depressed Sims. You don't get much of an option on where these go, honestly, and they look like beds made for the homeless. Oh. This particular bed will be for the daughter. I need to make one for myself as well. The first playthrough before the crash, I only made one. I can only imagine how scared the little one is. Making the beds in the same room means not sleeping alone in a cold, abandoned house. It's frightening enough as it is. She's adorable and brave. I can't imagine how my daughters would react in this scenario. With time frozen, you can really only have her play on certain things once a day. I'll have to unfreeze time eventually to get her to reset that behavior. The moonshine craft looks tempting, but no responsible parent surviving in a war-torn city would make such a thing first over making a stove which is needed for better eating. Limited areas to put this in, so into the kitchen it goes, I suppose. I didn't actually want her to cook. I'm trying to select the father now. Not enough for that yet. I should make some coffee in reality. This place makes me feel cold and uneasy. I need to put this ice cream away in reality and start the boiler for a cup of coffee, or maybe some tea. Right, now that I have something warm to drink, where were we? More resources for crafting and fuel. You have to absolutely understand. What I'm doing isn't normal. In a normal gameplay, I simply can't phantom losing the daughter or having hostile survivors come break down the door and do God knows what. I just recalled it's a bit faster to just drag and drop if there are stacks of material to loot. Upgrading the stove now. It's not even needed this early, as it's only day one, but I'm a bit greedy and I love to overdo things if it's an option. After I grab more of this, I'll give her a hug. I can't recall the best food. It's been a few years. I do believe I always had a pot of hot stew ready for the survivors in my old playthrough. I should be able to pick locks now. Herbs made medicine and cigarettes. In my last game, everyone would smoke and feel content and well fed. I don't approve of smoking, but in this game, anything helps fight depression. You don't want anyone getting depressed. Raw food works well when cooked. Never make a survivor dig with their hands. It cripples their mood. Best to craft a shovel and use that instead of their bare hands. Now for a proper meal. It's better than the canned food, and I believe makes them far more content than the other stuff. The dad finally gets to eat. At the end of the day, we're all humans with the means of wanting to be happy and live. Who would have thought we'd be out there killing each other and bombing children in 2024? Let's make something for the little one, a swing. A bit of joy in this destroyed, abandoned house. A touch of light in the infinite darkness. What a parent wouldn't do for their child. Chin up, Dad. You've done quite a bit in this single day, you have. Let's put a tiny bit of joy in this house and see how she likes her new swing. This should solve the shovel problem. I think she likes it. Oh no, I didn't mean to take her off of it. Well, I guess I can make the shovel at least. I need to end the day for her to want to play on it again. Much better. Again. You don't ever want your survivors digging with their hands, only if you absolutely have no other options and it's an emergency, which I can't recall if there ever is a reason to do so. We can clean the house up, in a sense. At least uncover the locked cabinets and anything else hidden behind rubble. This isn't that impressive, but in a real gameplay, this might be just what we need to finish a craft or make something critical. Without cheats, I believe the shovel has limited durability as well. I made tools infinite in durability. I think jewelry gets you the best trades when presented. They are hard to find and are extremely valuable in a playthrough. It's been a few years, but I think these were the best of the best for trading. Getting stabbed or shot is possible, and without these you'd be dead. Bottoms up. I've never tried moonshine, heard it packs quite the punch. Getting sick is possible when winter hits, and you lack proper heat. There are other ways to get sick too, but that was one I remember using these for. What? I crashed? Again? That's what I get for cheating, I suppose. All data lost once again.